The evolution of communication through the ages. First is the smoke signal. The smoke signal is one of the oldest forms of long-distance communication, and it is used in ancient China. In this way, they were able to transmit message as far as 750 kilometers in just few hours. Next is the pigeons. Extensively used for long-distance communication. The pigeons were used by Persian, Romans, and the Greeks. Their average flying speed over moderate 965 km distance is around 97 km per hour, and speeds up to 160 km per hour have been observed in top racers for short distance. Because of this skill, domesticated pigeons were used to carry messages as messenger pigeons. They were usually used in post service during wars. The semaphore flag. Semaphore flag was used in the maritime world in the 19th century. The word semaphore is derived from the Greek word sema meaning sign and phero meaning bearer. It is a telegraphy system conveying information at a distance by means of visual signals with handheld flags, rods, and discs. Next is the telegraph. Telegraph used by transmitting information quickly over long-distance communication. In 1836, the telegraph was invented by Samuel Morse and a team of inventors, in the process changing the way we communicate drastically. Next is the radio. Radio waves were first identified and studied by German physicist Heinrich Hertz in 1886. The first practical radio transmitters and receivers were developed around 1895 by Italian Guglielmo Marconi, and radio began to be used commercially around 1900s. The telephone. Used for diplomatic purposes or broadcasting, telegram was the fastest to communication used by common people. In 1876, the Scotsman Alexander Graham Bell demonstrated his invention, which he called the telephone. This piece of equipment allowed to speak to each other over great distances. The television. Along with telephones, television started to become a mode of indirect communication to the mass audience. The earliest record of TV broadcasting occurred after the World War II, in which the display was still black and white. The social media. The latest mode of communication in the digital era is the use of social media platforms. Social media refers to the means of interactions among people in which they create, share, and/or exchange information and ideas in virtual communication and networks. Today, I'm gonna show you the brief history of communication.